Hello, and you are watching The Gripe TV, and I am your host, JP Forte. Today is September 11th. Today is the anniversary of a tragic event that happened 13 years ago, where our country was under a terrorist attack. And during this attack, over 3,000 Americans lost their lives. Since then, there is a lot that we have to reflect upon, and some things that we need to look at and come to some realizations. In the last 13 years, we are still at war, and our government has seemed to have become an oligarchy and a dictatorship run by corporate interests. And these politicians that run everything do not care about us as citizens or our rights or our freedoms. In fact, they're taking it away. And our own society here as Americans has been deteriorating. And there's something very wrong with that. The state that our country is in is not what those victims would have wanted. That is not what our fellow Americans who were killed in that attack would have wanted, is for our country to be in the state that it's in. What we need to do, the best way to honor our fellow Americans who were victims in the 9/11 attacks, the best way to honor them is to restore our country to the greatness it once was. It's time to get control back over our government. Our government is not upholding what it was sworn to do when this country was founded, which was to uphold the will of the people. Instead, now the government does whatever it wants. And we need to put a stop to that. It's time for us to take back control of our government. Another thing that we need to do is we need to stand up to these terrorist groups. It's time to stop being afraid. If they think they're going to do something, we need to stand ready. And we need to beat the ever-loving crap out of them. Such as that one group now, I believe it's ISIS or ISIL or whatever. Let's not even, tiptoe around the fact that these people are a threat. The minute they try the slightest little thing, we need to beat the shit out of them. Come on, America. Let's be what we once were, and let's be all we can be. Let's be a proud country like we were, and a proud nation like we were once again. And let's get our country back to the way it once was. Let's restore it to the greatness that it used to be before the 9/11 attacks caused some kind of a downslide in our country and our society. Let's restore our country to the greatness it once was, and let's keep it great again. That's all I have to say. And in honor of our fellow Americans who were victims of the terrorist attack, it's time to do all we can to get our country back to the greatness it once was.